Good day, everybody. Hopefully get some people in the chat soon. So, it's been long enough since I've played this game. Well, streamed it for you guys. I every now and then play it, of course. Let's see how this goes.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
Hey, Roland. Sorry it took me a minute to acknowledge you. I just didn't want to talk over the cutscene.
What are they?
Alright, so the rules of Nemesis percent, and I'll repeat the rules for new people coming in if they ask, is that I proceed through the game and kill Nemesis in every optional encounter in which he drops an item. There are a few exceptions which we'll get to as I get there, but yeah, I'm doing Nemesis every time he drops an item, and of course the mandatory Nemesis encounters too. I plan the new Necromancer in Median XL. Not yet. Though I will revisit the Summoner at some point.
Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I
I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere! I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
So that guy's not going to come out until I revisit the downtown area. Wait, is this uptown or downtown? I actually don't know. Oh, this is uptown, okay. And I should be using the quick turn command. So we'll never be looking at these again. And I won't be using the reloading tool for a while. Hi, Amaro. Glad you could make it today. Okay. So right here, all of the zombies that come out are going to be running at you. What I always do is I run back out the door and reset the room. That will randomize the movement speed and health of all the zombies in the room. You could also just kill them as they come out. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to try to conserve handgun bullets for the first 1 or 2 Nemesis encounters. So 3 slashes with a knife will always knock a zombie down. Just make sure they don't get super close to you. And the knife will always take at least, I think it's a minimum of 4, but a maximum of around... Now, of course, that one decided to take 4 knife slashes to completely kill a zombie. Game. What? My controller's been doing weird shit. Okay. You would think knife throat slashes would do more, but I don't think they actually do. Okay. No, ignore the herbs for right now. Famous last words, I know. So all these zombies we're just gonna run past since there's no reason to actually engage them. And yeah, we can ignore the guy screaming on the ground there. Okay, I can run past this one.
Get away!
Now, Brad can't actually die here, no matter what you do. Brad will always kill the zombie once he gets close to
Why
him.
isn't someone doing something about this?
No one's trained to handle this kind of situation. What could anyone do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
Don't forget about the handgun bullets there. Please don't break out yet. Okay, now you can break out. Okay. So you want to go in this room to get the gunpowder A and B, and then mix it up to make a gunpowder C. Because that will be very useful to you later. Oh, whoops, I went one spot too far down. Oops. And we can put the lighter away, and we're not going to be using that till about the end of the game, actually. And I'm letting cutscenes play out just because it's been long enough since I streamed this that I think we can let cutscenes play out.
Jill!
Brad!
We've gotta... Jill! Help!
So obviously we're going to fight with the monster because choosing the other option will go through the door. Will skip the Nemesis fight entirely and thus would disqualify me from this challenge. Or from this category. Now, there is another hang I can do other than what I'm going to be doing, but this one is a lot easier to get, and I suck at the other one. Alright. Now, what's happening here is Nemesis is always going to be trying to hit the center of your hitbox, but because his hitbox is so big... Shoot. Because his hitbox is so big, he very easily gets hung up on corners and such, like this. And it takes 54 handgun bullets to kill him completely. 30 for the first phase, and 24 for the second. And yes, I did legitimately count that. Ah, shit. Ooh, I'm in caution. I am not doing these inputs, game. No. That's me bashing my controller against the table there, because it's been doing weird shit for a while. Oh my. I'm probably gonna die right here, actually. Oh my god. I'm doing so bad at this. What? There, thank you. There we go. We're gonna leave that item there for right now, because I can't use it anyway, and it's just gonna clutter up inventory space. Though I will be getting it on my way back through here. Oh! What the fuck? Brad, why are you standing up? He is not supposed to be standing. He's supposed to be laying on the ground. Okay. Wow. I never knew that could happen in this game. I mean, I know he reanimates and becomes a zombie in RE2, but I never knew that could happen. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad he didn't T-pose me. Also, this is the bad pattern. This pattern sucks to get. The police station here is literally the only reason I grabbed the shotgun at all. There we go. So this should probably go without saying, but I'm gonna say it. The shotgun headshots are a guaranteed one-hit kill against zombies. So that's obviously why I'm using headshots against them. Will I be interested in remake of RE3. Yeah, I'm gonna be interested in that. Hopefully, well, I was gonna say hopefully it'll be good, but I have faith in them. Also nice. First try. That is not me doing these inputs. I should probably... Actually, no, I'm going to use the shotgun right here. Especially given that this one guy decided to go turbo on me. Okay, that zombie over there can stay there for right now because I'll be despawning him anyway. Okay, I got the good pattern here. Now comes the true RNG test. Will I get the grenade launcher or will I get the Magnum? If I get the Magnum, I'm not going to be happy. Yes! Fuck yes. That's exactly what I want to see in there. The Magnum in this game is vastly inferior to the grenade launcher in every conceivable way. So, I'm being an idiot not forgetting where the lockpick is, although I do need these handgun bullets. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can put the shotgun away. I gotta remember to get the handgun bullets, or the lockpick, not handgun bullets, back out. Alright. Flame rounds do almost as much damage to... Actually, I think still significantly less, but still do a pretty decent chunk of damage to Nemesis. And also, I'm going to be using them for a good bit of the game. They one-shot non-boss monsters as well, so... Up. Okay, I suck at this. By the way, Nemesis can follow you in this corridor. This is some horrible movement, I realize. Okay, so... lockpick. Just, now I also have to get... Also gotta get this, or else I'd have to backtrack. And I don't want to be doing that. So there's gonna be a zombie. It's okay. It's just right there. I'll kill him off. Because if I leave him around, he will be interfering in the fight, and I can't have that. So here's this hang. Let's just do it. Now, if those were freeze rounds instead of flame rounds, he would have fallen after six rounds to the face. Okay, I'm not gonna waste any more handgun bullets on... I'm not gonna waste any more handgun bullets on him, because I'll be using a better handgun against him. And he's dead. Right. So I'm gonna put away the grenade launcher for a while. And I'm gonna put away the normal handgun permanently, because I will never ever touch that again. Since now I'll be getting the Eagle 6, which is superior to the handgun in every conceivable way. Okay, let's not get hung up on that, shall we? Oh yeah, get... How many times have I killed the fella? You mean in this playthrough or in general? In this particular playthrough, this is number 2. Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, this is the second time. There's a total of, I think, 12? Let me think. Yeah, 12 times that you encounter Nemesis in the game. 3 of them are required. The clock tower fight, the garbage disposal room, and the final mutation Nemesis. Those 3 are required no matter what. Then there's 7 of them that... Then there's 7 optional encounters where when you kill him, he drops an item. And those are the required ones for what is considered Nemesis %. And then there's 2 other fights. One on the train... the train trolley, and one as Carlos that does not give you an item after killing him. Those 2 are not required for Nemesis %, since they don't drop an item, and thus don't fall cleanly into the category. Okay. So for those of you who watch my median playthroughs, which I imagine will be most of you, you're aware I've coined a phrase called stun fucking, where I get locked in hit recovery until I die. You can do that with the dogs, with the knife, and it's pretty nice, actually, to be able to do that. Okay, so right here I'm going to put away the gunpowder B, since I'm not going to need it, and I think I can... I don't know if I want to get rid of the knife or not. I guess I'll keep it for right now. But we're going to be coming close. We're going to be encountering Nemesis 3 here. So what I did there was I took one step back to allow that thing to do whatever the hell it did. Normally it grabs me anyway. But, actually no, it doesn't. When it does that. But it likes to do this bullshit leaping homing attack that will almost always jump on you. Bam! Okay. So, this is one of the reasons right here you can see two reasons why the Eagle 6 is superior to the normal handgun. First off, it fires way faster, and second of all, it has a 10% chance to score a critical hit, which will count as a magnum bullet, and thus one-shot anything, or any non-boss monster. Though, don't get reliant on that RNG. It's only 10%, I think. Also, get out of here, crawler. Oh, I'm in caution. That's no good. I know I'm being too... Yeah, I'm being too conservative on handgun bullets. I need to not be that worried about it. If you do a handgun run of this game, and you dedicate all of your gunpowder to making handgun bullets, then this game's really easy. Even with the normal handgun.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians, but the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How did he find me?
So right here, you actually want to do nothing and let the decision time out. If you pick hide in the kitchen, you can throw a gas lamp, I guess, at the steam and blow him up and make him drop his item. This does not count for Nemesis percent because it doesn't do any... It doesn't actually do any damage to Nemesis. And he just gets up after a few seconds. So what I'm doing here... Also, so yeah, you just want to do nothing. So what I'm doing here is I'm hiding behind Carlos, because Carlos will shoot Nemesis and tank for you a bit. Though Carlos, bro, help me. Yeah, and he'll tank for you and do decent damage to Nemesis. But be careful because he can die, and if he dies, then the game's over. I think Jill has 200 HP. I think Carlos, in this instance, has 300. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are the correct numbers. Nemesis has 900 health, although 800 in the Japanese versions.
Wait, I have to ask you something.
I know. You want to ask me out? All the foxy ladies love my accent. It drives them crazy.
What? Keep dreaming. Tell me, why did Umbrella send your team in?
We're here to rescue the civilians.
Don't lie to me. Umbrella is the reason why this whole mess began.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. Do you really think the master would tell his dogs why they have to retrieve the stick he just threw?
So the line about
If you want answers, you should talk to someone else.
Jill wanting to
I am
ask him
not
out
with
is completely
Umbrella.
random.
Believe it or not, we're only here to rescue the civilians. If you can trust me, then help us. Think about it.
Yeah, the full health restore ones. Yeah, green and red. Or 3 green. Yeah, they heal for 200. Wait, really? Lockpick. Am I gonna need that? Okay. I don't... Actually, I think I can get rid of the knife completely at this point. Lockpick, blue gem. Yeah, I know I need the blue gem. For some reason, I can't remember if I need the lockpick for anything for a while. I know I'm gonna need this rusted crank. Also, well, hell, I'm gonna heal. Because I know I'm gonna be getting a first aid spray in the printing press building here. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's 200. I think a normal green herb heals you by a quarter of your health, though I could be wrong on that, so it'd be 50, I think. There is a tool that speedrunners use to display the character's health at all times, and it always starts at 200, so that's where I got that from. Now, when I got the gunpowder A in the diner, sometimes they'll appear here. That's the thing with this game. This game has far more RNG elements than any other game in the series, at least before RE4, when it became a third-person shooter. So, yeah. Nemesis 5 will be spawning in this room once we're done with everything, and boy does Nemesis 5 suck. Oh, right. There we go.
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there? Oh, this looks bad.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire! Stay together!
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
If I hadn't destroyed that one barrel, I could have shown off a cutscene that you get by returning here before you get all of the items you need.
So Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
So putting that on gives you an extra 2 inventory spaces, which we're gonna need. On easy difficulty, or as I like to call it, bitch mode, you just start with 10 and you don't get any more than 10. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That is some really good RNG there with the crits. get around that? So depending on what you did at the
Jill!
printing press building or the diner, and it'll almost always be the diner because it's a lot easier and faster
I know.
to go to the diner
can hear them.
first.
What's going
Sometime
on?
or Nikolai will appear there if you chose the decision that allows you to escape Nemesis.
Jill!
What's wrong?
They're coming! They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
Hi, Wemmer FF. Glad you could make it. So right here, even though we're supposed to be kind of helping Carlos, we can just ignore him and do the electronic lock. The idea here is to make only the letter that's lit up be the only one that's lit up, or the only one that has a red light on it. If Nikolai is here, he'll stage that accident to make it look like he died in the explosion. But it has no effect on the overall story of the game.
Carlos! No!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks.
So Carlos has been put into caution here because he's holding his side. Don't worry, you can't die here.
Ouch, my ears are ringing. We both should be deaf by now. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
There's two ways you could go about doing this. You can either dodge like a ninja or damage boost through this room. Or you could choose to kill everything, which is obviously what I'm doing. I am not particularly good at the quick time, or not quick time, but the quick dodge mechanic of this game, so I either damage boost or kill stuff. Depends on what I feel like doing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I should be making handgun bullets here or grenade rounds. I'm thinking grenade rounds. Ah, I should have killed this guy. How many? Okay, I have 4 I have 4 shotgun shells. I know I'm not going to need the lockpick for a little bit. The wrench, I will need that. Bronze compass, I need. I guess I'll whip up some freeze rounds. Or actually, no, I'll hold that until I get another one. Actually, I can put this away and keep it away for a while. But I'm gonna bring out the shotgun for the one room. Let's kill this guy, get him out of here. I'm not sure the fast way to avoid these dogs, so I just exit and re-enter the room to reset the enemies. Okay. Wasted a bullet there, but oh well. Please let me get up the stairs. Okay, good. That hallway's kind of a piece of shit, unless you go out of your way to kill the drain demos in that room. Okay, I brought the shotgun there just because I always forget to just run around them like that. Also, that's the pattern you would want, because they'll all try and puke on you and they'll all fail if you're fast enough at avoiding them. Okay, so all of the gunpowder is going to be in the sales office room. So the only one we care about here is red, blue, blue, blue. This contains the fuse. The other one contains, in this game, the Magnum. If you got the Magnum in the police station locker, you'll get the grenade launcher there. And if you get the Magnum in the police station locker, you want to go for the grenade launcher here. But because I don't need to do that, let's just head to the emergency exit. The amazing emergency exit. Okay. I'm not sure exactly where my health is. I may want to heal pretty soon. I'll keep firing on him until he Okay, I need to heal right now. If he were to fire his rocket and hit me there, I would die. Also, Come on. There. So, for this encounter and the next encounter, he's gonna drop, the parts for the Western custom shotgun. We're not going to use that because it's shit, quite frankly. I mean, it's a decent little shotgun, but it's inferior to the grenade launcher in every conceivable way, which is what we really want to save up for. I'm also not sure if my chat's just dead or if it's broken. Okay. Alright, my chat wasn't dead. Or, it was just quiet, rather. My chat box was not broken. Now, if I was having my chat box open through Firefox, then it would have died by now. Okay, the dogs are not here. Oh, yes they are. Son of a bitch. I always assume if dogs don't run towards you instantly, that they've despawned and crows will be breaking out of the bus to try and kill you. If you don't discard items, I'm pretty sure you can't get rid of them for the entirety of the game. Nice, I killed both of them with one shot. That normally doesn't happen. Alright, please be dogs here. Actually, I guess it's not that bad either way. Now I have to show this off. If you come back to this room up here, not this room, but the next one I'm about to enter. Well, yeah, that. Get the hell out of the way, zombies. If you come to this room, you're supposed to take the square crank and use the crank to open up the shutter. But if you touch it the right way, also PlayStation Network version hang. I hate when this happens. You can just grab the grenade rounds in here without ever grabbing the crank. I don't know who discovered that or when, but it's very nice. Also, let's just shotgun this guy. Oh, okay, I was thinking in the back of my mind I should probably shotgun the other one too. Whatever. Now that woman will spawn in as soon as you trigger the cutscene with Brad at the beginning, I think. And those zombies are just there from the beginning of the game. Now you might be asking, couldn't you get those grenade rounds the first time you're in that room? No. Because the way this game works, I believe, for the Uptown area, whenever you trigger the cutscene where you talk to Nikolai and Carlos and get the fanny pack for the 2 extra inventory spots, I think that triggers a flag that loads in a new variant of the Uptown map. Think of it kind of like Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. After you do certain events in the game, it's like that. Okay, I'm not going to combine these gunpowders just yet. Although I will pick up Dario's memo. So yeah, Dario thinks he's a great writer. I think not. And he decided that starving to death was not a good way to go. There he is back there, being eaten by a couple zombies. There'll be another really good glitch, by the way, that I might be able to show off later on, towards the end of the game in the park. Let's just go this way. Oh, my goodness. I am horrible at avoiding these zombies, apparently. Oh my... Oh, hello, Turbo. I did not expect him to do that. Or to even spawn there. Oh, I wanted to go down the other side of the box, but oh well. So now I can put away the shotgun for the rest of the game. I don't think I get very many shotgun shells. I know there is one place to get more shotgun shells, but I don't need it. So I'm gonna whip up some... freeze rounds. And... okay, I screwed myself out of making flame rounds at the moment. But that's okay. Now hold off on the first aid for right now. Oh, for God's sakes, game. I wanted to... yeah, I tried auto-aiming there.
Wait!
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
So the combination here could either be add Ravel. Okay. Aqua Cure. Or Safsprin. I don't know why I didn't go for Safsprin first. I think statistically it's more likely to be Safsprin than anything else. Though, that could just be a placebo. So, see the steam coming out of these vents? You can definitely use the steam coming out of the vents as a trap, but be careful, because if you're not careful, they can kill you. Let's see. I'm trying to think. How many grenade rounds do I want to make? Let's see. 12, 36. Okay, I guess I'll just make another vat of however many. Okay, so I have enough for the next, or almost have enough for the next 3 Nemesis encounters. Oh, that's not including the mandatory one. 12, 48. I think I need another... I think I need a total of 59 freeze rounds to end the game. Because final Nemesis, I could just use the rail cannon to kill him. So one more grab will put me in... Okay, danger. So I just damage boost through that. No big deal. Actually, no, wait. It takes 11 grenade. Hold on. 44. No, I think it's 55 in total that I'm going to need to finish the game. Okay, so if I don't miss anything, I do have enough to kill the mandatory Nemesis fight. Okay, I should be good. Pardon me. Okay, I put the other thing away. It's fine. So right here, if they haven't already, crows will bust out of the bus. And they'll try to peck you to death. Ah, get over it. So right here, you want to tell Jill to climb up. There's literally no category where you would ever willingly jump down unless you're doing a kill every single enemy in the game run, which I have done. You can search on YouTube for RE3 kill everything run, and you should be able to find my run of that. Jumping down takes you into this weird area in the sewers with some snakes, and you'll climb back up the ladder, and it'll take you into the room back over here. Yeah, it takes you over there. So you're not even... It's not even like you're progressing further towards your objective or anything. It just pushes you back. Okay. Should be okay for a little bit. Now this here is by far the worst Nemesis encounter in the game. You can't get Nemesis to any other room, so you have to fight him in this shitty narrow hallway here. Now you could try and get him stuck on a couple of areas which are not very reliable. There, I just pulled off a quick dodge. What I and a couple other people do for this is get Nemesis on these stairs, since he can't actually grab you. And just unload on him with freeze rounds from here. There we go. And once again, screw the Western Custom shotgun. It's not worthwhile. Okay, I was gonna say, please. Yeah, so I'll have enough for the next optional encounter and the mandatory fight. So I still need another 22, I think, freeze rounds to finish the game. Though I could also make flame rounds, which are a bit cheaper to make. Oh shit, I skipped the cutscene. Oh well, it's just an earthquake caused by this worm causing Jill to fall down here. If you had prepared acid rounds, you could kill this thing pretty quickly, but it is not required. I'm just gonna wait a moment. Oh, there we go. And then, as it's retreating... And there we go. Wasn't Parasite Eve in the same vein as Resident Evil? I think it was. I forget how. I never played through Parasite Eve 1 fully. I got to a point where I hit a difficulty spike like about a decade ago, and I just never touched it again.
It looks like we're ready to go. Here, take this.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
I understand. I'll operate the cable car. Let's go.
All I really remember Parasite Eve is, like, the main character, whose name is Aya, or Aya, A-Y-A, is searching for her missing daughter. And all of the dialogue is text. And it's RPG style. That's about all I really remember of it myself. And doesn't the main character have some sort of demonic superpowers later on? Or am I completely misremembering? Okay, so right here, this Nemesis only has one phase, but he does not drop an item. So technically this doesn't count for Nemesis percent, which is what I'm doing. So technically I don't have to kill this for this fight at all.
Mikhail.
No, the brakes are out.
Okay. Jump out of the window or use the emergency brake. Jump out of the window. If you use the emergency brake option, you'll get a different Nemesis fight in the mandatory fight, which is a lot harder than the fight you get here. You don't ever use the emergency brake. Just like it's just like going through an unsecured door. You don't ever go through an unsecured door, ever. That was a line from Saw 4, which I've been going through with my wife recently for Christmas season. We just got done watching 5. We'll be starting 6 probably tomorrow. People really hated Saw 4. I don't know why. I kind of liked 4. Though, I share the opinion a lot of people do, and that is that the series really should have just ended after 3. Or at least taken a hiatus after 3. Because by that point, Jigsaw's dead. You could and Amanda's dead. You could very easily have ended the series there.
Well, we both managed to survive. Maybe we can start helping each other again.
Yeah, it's been rough. But we can rest now.
No, we're the only ones left. There's no rest for the wicked. Here's a gift for you.
Also, if you choose the emergency brake option, you don't get these freeze rounds. Jill just bitch slaps Carlos, which is a funny scene, but it is not at all worth having a harder Nemesis fight. Oh goody, there's the mine thrower. Most useless weapon, or one of the most useless weapons in the fucking game. Okay, zombies. Okay, so they're all here. Definitely need to make more freeze rounds. And then I guess I'll just use the remaining normal rounds to make flame rounds. Just so I have some more backup against zombies and other normal enemies. I'm gonna keep the Eagle 6 around. Just because I could shoot an explosive container to hurt Nemesis in the next Nemesis encounter. That roar is also completely random. I think it's a 50-50 chance. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Now this puzzle here, in literally every version of the game other than the one I am playing right now, the solution here, what you're supposed to do is get these pins here to line up to sound like the music box. And the solution would be up, down, up, up, down, up. And there is actually a thing in... There is actually a thing at the bottom of the big stairwell that tells you this. But in this version, it's completely randomized. So I have to try every single one and hope that it's correct. I'm guessing they made it a fixed solution in every version since this one, because I guess there were too many tone-deaf people playing this and couldn't figure it out. Oh, PlayStation Network hang. Why do you do this to me? And it's specifically the PlayStation Network version. Believe it or not, I did have this on disc. And the disc is really fucked up. It did not do this. Use the cord. If you use the light, you push Nemesis off the balcony, and you don't get the item drop, and it just basically cancels out the fight. Thus, if I were to have selected that, I would be disqualified from this category. Like, if I were submitting it as a speedrun. Okay, so I have the Eagle 6 ready in case he follows me out the door, which I hope he does. Please follow me out. Yes! There we go! I want to say that does 300 health HP's worth of damage to Nemesis. You can also have him stuck on the stairs and do what I did for the previous Nemesis encounter, but I'm not doing that. Instead, what I'm gonna do... Oh, hi! I forgot you could even do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna heal just to make absolutely certain I don't die. Okay, there we go. Now he's dead. And yes, you do have to kill him after you use the cord and make the item drop. I'm gonna unequip the grenade launcher here because Jill actually moves faster without a weapon equipped. I'll get the grenade rounds on the dead guy. once I come back through here after the mandatory Nemesis fight. So the solution here, actually I don't know what the solution is offhand. The goal is to make the clock in the middle point to 12 o'clock. I want to say the solution to this is amber crystal obsidian. No. Yeah. I think. I'm not... 9 o'clock I don't have memorized. Actually, I think that's wrong. Nope, I can tell you right off the bat. I can tell you right now that that's wrong. Fuck, the one solution I don't have memorized off the top of my head. By far the easiest to memorize are 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Alright. Got it. Could have been worse. Okay, so now for the first of 3 mandatory Nemesis fights. Oh boy. Okay, I actually think I have enough freeze rounds to finish the game. In fact, I know for certain I do. Oops. That was not my controller, that was just me inputting the quick turn command one time too many. So... you know what?
We're saved. Down here! It's finally over. Huh? Okay, that went well.
Hi, Jefferson. By the way, that is the death animation. I'm not dead, but that is just the default dying animation.
Jill! Jill! Hang in there! What have I done? I'm sorry, Jill. Please, wake up! Jill! Jill!
October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
If I turn into a zombie, don't hesitate. I want your word that you'll kill me.
So yeah, Jill's infected with the virus now, and we gotta create a cure. Just like we did for Sherry in Resident Evil 2, if you did the order of Claire A, Leon B, which is the canon order of events. And like RE2, I think there was an error in translation, and it's called a vaccine and not an antidote or a cure. Another little tidbit, if you save the first aid spray that was on the table in the room I just went through, it'll be there ready to pick up as Carlos, which, if you're doing a kill everything run or a all boss run, I actually recommend you do that. Because Carlos doesn't exactly get much in the way of healing items. So, yeah, you wanna save what you can for him in those categories. So the game wants you to push the clock tower bell all the way to the back. As long as you can clip the collision of the door, basically, so the game will register that you're close enough for it, you can just be done with it right there. Also, I need to do a better job avoiding these zombies. So these hunters, we pay no mind. Press F to pay respects to that innocent zombie not doing anything. Nah, I don't really care if you do or not, but I just said that.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However,
there be zombies up here? Yep. Sometimes zombies will appear here, sometimes they'll appear on the basement floor. And other times they appear on the ground level when you're done with everything else.
Don't shoot! No! Nikolai? You're still alive?
You saw what happened.
What's going on?
I'm one of the supervisors. That's all you need to know.
Wait!
Also, is that not the biggest grenade you've ever seen? I normally come here first since it's easier, in my opinion, than to deal with hunters in this room later. But, depending on what category you choose to play, it's sometimes better to go to the basement first. I know on knife percent you do. Ooh. 5-3-1. Nice. That's, I think, the best combination. So the note that the doctor has, come on Carlos, start pushing, is directly related to where this thing here goes. I'd have to make a drawing in order to for you guys to understand this puzzle. But where that shelf goes is also directly related to what the 3-digit number is here. And you get the vaccine base. If you get 531 or 325, then you're in good luck. Or no, it's 253. 325 is kind of iffy, but 104 is by far the worst combination to get. There have been quite often people who speedrun this game properly and are actually really good at speedrunning it, and of course who play on the Japanese or Taiwanese PC versions for the fastest run times possible. If they get 104, they usually just reset the run, because there's no way you can get a good time if you get 104 there. Absolutely no way. Now, I know for a fact there have been people who have been on world record pace and have lost runs because they got 104 there. Luckily, the solution to this puzzle is always the same. 1, 3, and A go down. And the goal is to make both of those bars line up exactly in the middle. More PSN hang. Carlos also doesn't get much in the way of ammo in this segment, so... Oh, damn. Oh, shoot. I should have just come to the next camera angle. Alright, so here, if you haven't gotten zombies by now, you'll get zombies in this room. Though normally you do get hunters here. Okay, get through the door, please. So I'm going to blow up this explosive container now, so I don't accidentally do it as Jill. Wouldn't that suck, to lose the run just because Jill chooses to attack a barrel? And I've seen that happen too. Oh, fuck. I'm poisoned, aren't I? Son of a bitch. Oh, boy. That's not good at all. I hope I can get to the blue herbs. Nemesis busts through the wall there. So my health is slowly draining now. My heart's actually beating because I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Okay. Yeah, you do not want to get poisoned. If I wait around long enough, Carlos will actually go to 1 HP, and he'll be moving extremely slowly.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes. Barely. What's going on?
No way! That monster just doesn't give up!
What? I thought we killed that thing.
No, it's been waiting for you.
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things. Oh, and bad news. Nikolai is still alive.
Nikolai? Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know how, but I do know that he is our enemy. Remember, don't trust him.
So right here, Jill will be at full health, no matter what happens in the Nemesis fight. Alright, let's see. I need the lockpick, and I could put the Eagle 6 back to never be looked at again. Yeah, that should be fine. So here's the last optional Nemesis encounter. Also, the clock tower the Nemesis we just went by is Carlos. That also falls in the category of the train car encounter. So what we're doing here, we want Nemesis in this alley or in this area here, because when he sidesteps, he can't actually dodge your grenades like he normally would be able to do. And usually whenever he does almost anything with his tentacle, he'll bash up against the wall. And giving you enough time to hit him. And that drop there was infinite ammo. For whatever reason, Nemesis % rules dictate that you can't use the infinite ammo drop. Well, actually, on the first playthrough in the American version, it's an assault rifle. But every playthrough after that will be infinite ammo. And the spiders that were here will despawn. And that was not a first aid spray I passed by. Those are mine thrower rounds. I know the graphics look almost identical. Back it over the thing. Ooh. Right. Alright, what? Hello? Okay, I was not aware zombies could just randomly tank flame rounds in this game. I knew they could in Code Veronica, but I didn't know they could do that in this one. Freeze rounds would have been a guaranteed one-hit kill. Serpents, that's not a big deal. Actually, either way, it wouldn't have been a big deal. Okay, zombies. Really? What the hell is this? I could have sworn that flame rounds were a guaranteed one-hit kill against these. Oh well. Alright, so if there's hunters here, I'm going to try to leave one of them alive. Because I want to show off a glitch. Well, I guess I could do it with dogs too. It's fine. Really? Get away from me, dog. This is just, oh my god. Just talking about Umbrella wanting to purge all evidence of the viral outbreak, and then wanting to clean up survivors, basically. Oh good, I got some gunpowder A's. So I can make some more flame rounds. So right here I'm mixing gunpowder B's to combine with acid rounds for the next fight. The Gravedigger coming up here takes, I think, 1.5 times more damage from an acid round than it does to a magnum bullet. I don't know the exact numbers. I think 1.5 sounds about right. It might be 1.25, I'm not sure. But regardless, it takes more damage from acid rounds than it does anything else. So I do have a gunpowder B. Nice. So I'm going to make one more gunpowder C, one more thing of freeze rounds, and now I am definitely good for the rest of the game. Oh, whoops, I used that in the wrong order. Okay. I do not need to pick up these, but I'm just picking them up anyway.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another mutant!
Okay, I do have the acid rounds loaded. I think in the Japanese version of this game, this thing only has like
What's going on?
700 HP. It has significantly less than 900. And one cycle is not very hard to do.
What is that?
This is also assuming the player can do quick shooting, which I can't. Okay, so right there, I was using auto-aim until Jill twitched slightly to her right. And then, I just unloaded on it. Come on. Pop out. One. Fuck you. This thing is kind of a piece of shit. 4. Okay, so from this point, it should pop out fully, and I'll be able to finish it, hopefully. Please don't. Motherfucker. How many do I got? 2 more rounds. Yeah. I was thinking of unequipping it momentarily. But, oh well. Right there, what I was doing was baiting it out to attack. Because anytime it attacks 3 or 4 times, it will pop out of the ground fully. Okay, here we go. And that death scene will only trigger if the thing is fully out of the ground. And obviously, I did what I could to be here when that thing dropped down. Fun fact, the snakes that just dropped down are infinitely respawning, so... Ew, that's embarrassing. Get out of here. Okay, so, at this point, I get to choose what ending I get. Do you guys have a preference as to what ending I'm gonna select? Keep in mind, if you're in the chat, you only have like a minute to decide. If nobody has a preference, I'm just gonna go with the easy / canon ending. There's the dog. Okay, so here's a glitch. I don't know who discovered this or when, but this works on all versions. Okay, use the park key. You no longer need this key. Will you discard it? Hit yes, but hold the button. That dog is now stuck in place. And the camera is too, so you could just kind of do whatever you want. I found this out by watching Albert F. and Wesker stream the game quite a lot, and he shows us off every time. I don't know who discovered this, but this is really funny. Although if you leave the camera, you have fun figuring out how to get back. And then as soon as you let go... I love that glitch. I've made it a point to show that off if possible. Okay, so right here, it doesn't really matter what you do, but pushing them off is faster, but jumping off is safer. If you do not select a decision fast enough, Nemesis will kick you off the bridge and you will lose half your health. So we're in the home stretch of the game, and we're now approaching what many people, including myself, consider to be the worst damn puzzle of the game, that being the awful water puzzle area. I've gotten better at the water puzzle since I did the LP and my various challenge condition streams last year, but I'm still not particularly what people would consider good either. So, I could be here a little bit. And before I just get it on my first try. Jill, can you please? I'm just making more acid rounds just because. At this point, I have the game won. I just need to not be a dipshit with either of the next 2 Nemesis fights. There we go. Okay. Right 1, left 2. Okay, left 1, left. Huh. I don't know. That one has to be right. Left 2? And then... right 1? No, right 2. Got it. Yes. Hell yeah.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Carlos. I owe you.
Listen closely, Jill. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nikolai.
Okay. Yeah, I got enough ammo to finish the game. Oh, and this is the worst enemy RNG I could possibly have gotten here. Oh, no, just get out. By choosing to go down, or choosing to jump off the bridge earlier, I only have to go through that horrible fucking room one time. Whereas if I chose the other one, I'd have to go through that room twice. And at the bottom of the area, or at the bottom there with the water, instead of getting that cutscene, I would have to rely on RNG being nice to me, and I would get either hunters or snakes waiting for me at the bottom. If it's snakes, no big deal. Even if you get latched onto, whatever, just shake it off. But hunters could very easily destroy you.
Nikolai?
And you have to go, and you would have to go past those hunters a second time if you don't kill them. Right, so there's nothing in this room, since the gunpowder B and the gunpowder A spawned in the water puzzle room. So you're supposed to do this puzzle where you press buttons until you can deactivate the steam here, but if you try hard enough, you can just hit this button and be done. And the steam that comes out does not hurt you. I mean, Jill will back up and go, but it doesn't actually do any damage. Trust me, I had her repeatedly push against that for like seriously 5 straight minutes at one point, and her condition did not change. If it did even 1 HP of damage, her condition would have changed to caution. Or actually, it probably would have changed to danger. Okay. I'm trying to think if I need anything else for this. I don't think I do. Let's just kill that guy. Realistically, I should have just ran past him and gone through the door, but what's done is done. At this point, I can kill every zombie, and I still have enough ammo to finish the game.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
This time... Technically, Nemesis here has 4 phases, but it still takes 11 freeze rounds to kill him. And because he's been severely wounded by the highly acidic acid, he can't run anymore, and his head just plopped off. You can also use the acid on the wall to insta-kill him. If you can lure him into the right position and get him to hit the acid 3 times, he will immediately die. And in knife percent, you literally have to do that in order to win, because you can't kill him in 4 minutes. Well, less than 4, because the cutscene takes time away too. And I did do a knife run of this too. So I don't need anything else at this point. I can just, yeah, I'll just pick up these herbs to have a wider safety net, even though I don't really need it. Okay. So we're in the home stretch. All that's left is final Nemesis. And I'm not killing Nikolai here.
You're still alive. Such persistence.
Nikolai?
Sorry, but there is no escape from you.
So yeah, in this scenario, Nikolai beats us to the chopper. But if you push him off, or if you push Nemesis off the bridge, then he'll be dead. So we're gonna negotiate with him.
So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death. Although I'm sure I'll miss you, it's time to say goodbye. You can either accept death with dignity or die with regret. It's entirely up to you.
Jill, what happened?
Carlos, Nikolai beat us to the chopper.
I guess this is it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance.
So if you leave this room and come back without lowering the hatch, you'll get a special cutscene with Barry, which I am showing off right now.
Jill!
This is over. I've come to retrieve Jill. I can see there's no time left to bring her. This is the stars. Come in, Jill. Are you there? Come in.
Hey, he just called your name.
Who could it be?
It doesn't matter. We should tell him where we are. That's it. We've got to find a way out of here. Now!
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I don't know why I whispered evacuate immediately. Okay, so that huge number, that 473 million or whatever, that's just a fancy Dan timer. If you're not on the, if you can't beat the end of the game, if you can't get to the end of the game, by the time that number reaches 0, then it's game over. So let me equip the last of my grenade rounds. Even if I run out of ammo here, the programmers made sure you can win this fight. Also, looking at it, I realize the number's nowhere near 470 million. It's 4.7 million. Well, when it started. Whatever.
Checking data. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system.
And sometimes Jill likes to not push the batteries in place. So Nemesis is eating out the dead tyrant there. And he mutates into the blob. Push it in. Okay, so Nemesis will drop down. I don't know where he's going to drop down to.
Rail cannon has been activated. Executing quick charge program. Preparing to fire.
Okay, that was not where I wanted him to be, but oh well. 6, 5, 4. How much health do I have? Okay, I'm still good. 3. Also, I'm not quite sure if these are reaching him. By the way, the little cold, the icicle cloud, or not icicle, but the icy cloud that is left behind does do residual damage to Nemesis, as do the embers from flame rounds. Okay, I better heal right now. I've been killed more times in this fight than I would like to admit, because I've gotten overzealous. So right here, the rail cannon has to fire at least... Oh. How am I still in fine? Anyway, it has to open up the tunnel. Nemesis. Okay. And there's two ways to kill Nemesis here. Either lure him into this tunnel when his health is less than 200, and there we go. Triggers the cutscene. Or get his health to 0 and he will retreat. And he'll force himself into the tunnel. I don't know if he regenerates health, but he can't regenerate enough to avoid getting killed by the cannon. So that was kind of a shitty last fight. Literally all that's left is to give him stars with the Magnum here, and watch the end of the game. Or watch the credits, rather, and the final cutscene. Oh, hold on. Okay, I tried to make a really loud sound effect there. I don't know why it didn't work. Whatever.
Jill, look! Chopper's coming in! Yes!
Carlos will only do that little hop if you trigger the cutscene with Barry. And that's already 3 Nemesis percent.
Thanks, you saved us.
I couldn't let you die.
Is it you?
Are you ready to finish this?
It's coming!
Yeah. It's the end.
That's it. Umbrella's going down.
And now we have a rather unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Backless Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
Okay, I healed way too many times. If I had not healed as many times, I would have gotten an A rating there. Actually, I think if I had done better in the final boss fight, I'd have done better. Oh well. Good players can get A ratings. Mercenaries, which I don't care about, I already did that. Boutique key, which I don't really care about. And for the epilogue, which some people might care about. But, to me, Jill here looks like the one woman from Law & Order Special Victims Unit. I don't know what her name is. I don't really watch it, but I know... If it's on television, I could recognize it. Anyway, I think Jill looks like that. So, that's the stream. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.